Hello and welcome back to another Black History Month episode. Happy History Month. Happy Black History Month. Kaima Designs. From a friend. So today is Saturday, February the 18th. No, it's Sunday, February the 18th. And I'm going to highlight a couple of books and say just a couple of things. I think it's important that books are very important. What we read inspires us. People we meet inspire us. Sometimes we don't recognize the importance of different community members or teachers or just family structures in our community. Sometimes we don't appreciate enough just the importance of those things. So in saying that, I'm going to say this: family, love. Family is love. And I'm going to highlight 3 books. So the first one is Releasing My Critical Chatter, an autobiographical narrative from the Black diaspora. Prejudice, Profiling, and Systemic Racial Discrimination by Mary Louise McCarthy Brandt. So I read this. I remember seeing it a long time ago, and when I saw it again, and when I got a chance to actually meet her, and she's wonderful. Makes me smile because when I think of people who are loving and kind, she's one of those people. So Releasing My Critical Chatter. So I read this book, and I highlight a bunch of different things in this book. Really, it's a good book. I enjoyed it very much, Mary Louise. So I'm going to just read a couple of things. So this is the first-person narrative of the author's daily experiences as a woman of African heritage living in the Black diaspora, drawing on Black feminist thought and critical education theories. She theorizes through experiences of racism and sexism in her daily life as a child, a student, a mother, and a government employee. She presents her critical chatter, her autobiographical testimonial, through poetry and prose and thought, a series of moments that illustrate how racism and sexism are embedded in her everyday life. So it makes you think, and it makes you think a lot when you're reading it about experiences that we've had in our own lives that maybe we would have. It makes us think about experiences that we had in our own lives and how now when we're older we seem to be more equipped to deal with them, because sometimes when things happen we don't really know what they are. Even we're like, ooh, but we're not sure what it is. And then the more we go through these things, we're like, I know what it is. So critical thought, very important. Thank you. Another book that I read, and again meeting this person, very inspirational, really great guy, really great man. Tondeway McCarthy, Social Oblivion, Raised Black in Canada. I also read this book, and again, it made me go back and think about my own experiences and how different things happened in my own life and that are very similar. I think a lot of people um, have very similar experiences growing up Black uh, in New Brunswick, in Canada, what that looks like, what that means, um, colorism, all these things. Um, I think the key to learning and understanding these things without getting hot, because sometimes it's really easy, is knowledge of self. You really have to understand and know yourself and know from where you come from. So you really have to read, study, and learn by people who come from that experience. So that's super important. Read Black authors, read experiences that Black people have on their experiences, and even to use words like Black, Indigenous. We have to really understand history and what words mean, and how words are used. The power of words, very important. Happy Black History Month. So I guess the emphasis today would be this evening when it's late and really beautiful outside. It's beautiful outside all the time where I live. I get to live in the country and I get to be around people that I enjoy and have good conversation, which is always important. Thinking keeps your mind fresh. Remember, read books. Love, peace.